a regional nonprofit organization focused on promoting business growth, building community, and advocating for the sustainable economic success of the greater Clinton region. Grow Clinton This Morning, a program in partnership with KROS.
Time to catch up with Grow Clinton as we do every Monday at 9:05. Ashley is in with us today. And Ashley, how you doing?
I'm good. Morning, Gary. How are you?
Not too bad. Now, we recently had a Biz After 5. Was it Core Vens?
Yep.
You say it went pretty well.
Yep. This past Thursday was at Core Vens. Yeah, it was good. They had they put on a good show, good hospitality, and good conversations. So.
And, of course, these are on a monthly basis, and you're filled up until 2025? Or?
That's right. Yeah, I'll start booking 2025 probably sometime this fall. But, yeah, all of our 2024 months are booked.
And I know it seems like you get a location like a Clinton National Bank or a Citizens First Bank, and they'll come back on again the next year.
Yeah. So I have had some repeat ones. And speaking of, our next month will be at Rule and Rule again. And we were there last year, too. So, they're first come, first serve basis. So if businesses want to repeat and do them, I don't have any problem with that.
So yeah, get on a waiting list. Get in touch with Ashley and get yourself on that waiting list.
Yep.
So what are we talking about today?
So I have a few things coming up, and actually let's go back to just this past Saturday really fast. We did a ribbon cutting at Tidal Wave Auto Spa out on Lincoln Way. They had a grand reopening event, so I think they've been doing some things out there to make things run a little smoother and a little cleaner for your car. So we celebrated that, and they are also a new Grow Clinton member. So we were there at noon on Saturday to cut a ribbon for them.
I would imagine with the way the weather has been this weekend, a lot of people were washing their cars.
I would think so, yeah. And speaking of, mine could use a bath too. So
there you go.
I might have to go out there.
Well, it's supposed to rain. Just step outside.
Well, that's, I saw that for tomorrow. So, yeah. Then Tuesday, April 23rd, at 1 o'clock, we're going to do a ribbon cutting at the George Curtis Mansion. They have a renovated library, so we're going to celebrate that over there. And I've never been there, so I'm really excited to have that one on the calendar and be able to go.
Tuesday, April 23rd is a big day for us as well. We're going to have our Plus 50 Living Fair. It's going to be out at the Vista Grande, 8 a.m. till noon. Just a quick plug for KROS there.
There you go, yeah. And then after you're there, come to the ribbon cutting at 1.
There you go.
Yeah. On April 26th, it's a Friday at 2 o'clock, we're going to present Economy Coding Systems with our Industry of the Year Award for all the things that they accomplished this past year. So that's our Q1 award that we do, our Value Spotlight Award. So we're looking forward to that presentation. Again, that's the 26th at 2 o'clock.
We've been running the 60-second commercial that Andy Sokolovich so well put together, and we've been airing that.
Yep, very cool. I've also never been there, so I'm excited to see Economy Coding. Our last legislative coffee session is on the 27th. That's a Saturday. Those are on a Saturday morning at 9 o'clock in the morning at the City of Comanche. That'll be the last session with Representative Munson and Detterman and then Senator Chris Knoyer. So come with your questions. There'll be coffee and just any issues, feel free. This is your opportunity to be heard. So we encourage you to come.
I know you generally have it down in Comanche because the opportunity for people to go online to see the legislative.
Yeah. So I think those are streamed online. And they also have a newer City Hall space, so it can accommodate the group very well. So,
again, visiting with Ashley of Grow Clinton. Now, of course, summer-like weather over the weekend. I know your summers are probably pretty busy. I mean, the annual meeting is probably coming up on your horizon.
Yes, it is. Yep, June 18th, actually, at Lumber King Stadium. So
what do you all have to do for that?
I have to get entertainment booked is my big thing, and that's on my radar for this week. I've got a couple options in mind. I'm going to be reaching out to some musicians to just entertain the crowd after we do our awards ceremony, and people can hang around and network. From a planning standpoint, it's pretty straightforward and simple for me. So the Lumber Kings in the past have done a great job, helping with suggestions for food, and then they basically do the rest. I just tell them what we want to serve from the options they give, and they run with it. So.
And of course, that's when you hand out so many different awards. What hand do you play in that?
So I will be sending out the nomination forms prior to that event. That'll probably come out like in May sometime. So we have 5 categories of awards that I'll just ask our membership to take a look at the criteria on those and then submit those forms back to us by a certain deadline, just so we can get things ordered and then, figure out how we're going to get those people there and hopefully maintain the surprise that it should be. And yeah.
Yeah, I know that's the one thing is you want it to be a surprise to the people who are being awarded that, but sometimes it's difficult to do, I would imagine.
Sometimes it is, yeah. If they're, especially if it's someone that maybe isn't planning to go or doesn't always go on a regular basis to the meeting, we have to make sure that they're there if we can get them there, because obviously that's the ideal scenario. But we do our best.
Another thing that comes up, and of course, in the summer is your golf tournament, and I know you're very busy during that time.
Yes, yep, that's my biggest event of the year. So that'll be the last Friday in July. And last year it sold out very quickly. Yeah.
And you do have various levels of participation for sponsors, right?
Yes, we do. Yep. So I'll be, getting all that together. That'll be sent out to the membership prior to it being announced publicly. So we get, make sure that core group of people get registered.
And, like the Biz After 5, the people that golf generally come in year after year, and that might be the only time they do golf is at this.
It might be, yeah. Yeah.
What about you? You going to get out there and golf?
No.
No?
No.
You're too busy planning the event.
I have to take photos, and last year it was so hot that, they were nice enough out at Valley Oaks to let us pass out bottles of water just to make sure everybody stayed hydrated throughout the day. And people really appreciated that. We had a couple coolers out on the course as well. So yeah, I'll probably be busy handing water out again and snapping pictures.
Again, the last.
And you don't want to see me golf anyway.
The last Friday of July.
Yes.
So if people would like to find out more information about our Grow Clinton, how can they best do that?
The best place would be our Facebook page and also growclinton.com.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yep. Thank you, Gary.